Well, good evening, everybody. Oh, George just did a beautiful big bird. Oh, it's been a busy day. George and Layla and I went to the library and we met with Sammy. We are still fighting with YouTube, trying to get the Google AdSense figured out. They have verified our account. They verified our tax information on the LLC. They verified everything. But my identity, they're messing with us on that because it's still tied to George's old channel, the AdSense on his old channel. You're only allowed to have one AdSense per person, and for some reason, I am still associated with his old AdSense, which Kimber deleted the whole channel and all our videos, and the duckies are doing big birds over there, George. Yeah. Anyway, we're still having a heck of a time getting them to get my name off of his old channel and the AdSense. And there's Hazel. Hazel, did you push the laundry room door open again? Yes. Anyway, right off the bat, I want to thank everybody that helps us. Greg, Barbara, Lydia, Betsy, well, Elizabeth. I want to thank all of you that are helping George and I feed all the babies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your donations go a long ways to take the weight off of my Social Security check. Yes, feeding the babies costs money. And I have a very limited amount coming in and was hopeful of having my wife here helping with everything. Yeah, but it looks like it's going to be a long-term fix to get all of the paperwork and documents done with immigration to get Eva home. Eva had a rough day today. She was 2.5 hours from home when she finished her job today. She drives a long ways, and she noticed that there was something making noise in the front tire, and she took a picture of it and sent it to me, which I can put on the community page. She had a big bolt sticking out of her tire, and I said, well, take some water and pour on it, see if it's bubbling. And she goes, nope, it's not bubbling. And I said, okay, well, you may be able to make it home. But if the bolt comes out, you're probably going to have a flat tire, and they don't carry spare tires in Germany for some reason. Yeah. Anyway, she made it about an hour closer to home, and that's where the bolt flew out, hit the fender, and the tire went flat. And so she had to wait an hour on the Autobahn for a tow truck to come tow her to the closest town, where she got another car to go the rest of the way home. Tomorrow she has to go back and get her car after they put a new tire on it. Oh my goodness, and we thought we were having a bad day, George. Yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. Yeah, George. Anyway, George enjoyed seeing Sammy today at the post office, or at the library. Yeah. And Eric has sent me a package. I got the notice out of the P.O. box on Saturday when we went for Pozzoli. But the post office wasn't open. Yeah, so I have a notice that he had sent me a box, and I will try to get that tomorrow. George. Yeah, what do you say, buddy? George. Hey, George. What are you doing? You being a goofy duck. Yeah. Anyway, it's cool today. We started at 50 degrees and warmed up to 53. Yeah. And it's been kind of cloudy. Every now and then the sun will pop out. I see a piece of blue sky through there. But we have frost warnings for tonight. It's going to be middle 30s. Woo, buddy, we knew it was coming. It kind of kicks us in the butt to get us in gear to get all the stuff done that we know we need to get done before winter comes, huh, George? He said, yeah, that's right. I live in the house. Yeah. Yup. Anyway, George and I made a long run today. Besides going to meet with Sammy at the library to do paperwork, we took a run to try to get a friend of mine to make us a new logo for making merchandise, getting ready for that. And we drove 50 miles, and the person that's always in the office was not there today. And I said, well, that's okay. We'll go to the Restore on the way home, and we'll see if they have a wash machine. Well, we got to the Restore, and they're not open on Monday and Tuesday. They're open Wednesday through Saturday. So that was a dead end. Anyway, long and short, we drove a long ways, and all we accomplished is we brought home a bag of deer feed. And that is what anybody that sends us money on PayPal, that's exactly what the channel is intended to do. Yeah, I didn't start this channel to make a paycheck. I didn't start the last channel to make a paycheck. Yeah, I feed the babies with the money that George makes. Yeah, George is my buddy. Now, some people in comments had said, well, why don't you just go to Germany? That would be easier. Well, there's a couple things in the way of that. And the number one thing is that this guy would not be allowed to go because of bird flu. They don't like you taking birds across international borders. Yes, Goofy Duck would be in quarantine for about a year, and I'm not letting him out of my sight. Nobody else takes care of George. That's Daddy's boy and Mommy's boy. Eva would disagree with my Daddy's boy thing. Anyway, I'm not leaving George with anybody. I'm not letting anybody babysit him. Eva would not let me leave him with anybody. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get it figured out eventually. But George is the reason that I stay right here where I'm at. Yeah, he's my buddy, and I'm not leaving him. No, I promised him that when I rescued him. Yeah, when he got dumped off in my yard, his heart was broke, and I convinced him that this was a good place to be, and he'd been my buddy ever since. That's 5 years. Anyway, I'm not leaving him. But I also have a mortgage payment and a house, and I'm not leaving that. So we're going to have to get Mama to come home, huh, George? Yeah. After she fixes her tire. George, let's take a walkabout. The weather bird said it's fixing to get cold. Get out your jackets, Dad. Yep. Anyway, George. George has watermelon. Oh, yum, yum, George. And there's Layla. She's playing with her duckies or chasing the cat or something. Yeah. Yeah, George. The duckies ate all their watermelon, George. How come? You didn't eat all yours yet. You still got watermelon up in your room, George. Yeah. George, come on. Come on, buddy. George, that's how the cat got out. George, you still got watermelon up here, buddy. Yeah, there's George's watermelon. Yep. Now, we went to the post office, and the postmaster, we sent out a package to, there's Hazel. We sent out a package to Donna. Yeah, she's been waiting for that. What are you going to do, eat his watermelon? The post office puts these little yellow flyer things in people's P.O. boxes, and they always have more than they need, and they're very generous. They like to give me all their extras. And that's what I put on George's bed when he goes to bed at night. I just put a couple newspapers on it. Yeah. Yes, in case he has to get up and go in the middle of the night. Yep. Makes it easy. Anyway, God bless you all. We love you too. I'm sorry about making the Blue Mood video yesterday, but I had to get away from here. Yeah, the computer was depressing, and I had to get away from it. So we went and made a video, and George met everybody in the restaurant, huh, George? He had a good time. He walked through there, and they were like, whoa. They've never seen a goose walk through the bar. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. George, Dad's going to shut the door. Yeah, it's going to get cold tonight, George. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, here comes the cat. Zoom. There goes the cat. George. What do you say, Quackers? Quack, 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 quack. George, you want to say hi to anybody? Huh? George. He's watching the ducks and the dog. Zoom. She gives them exercise. Here they come. Anyway, gotta love it. Love you all. Remember to stay safe. Oh, and wait a minute. Before we start that, I need to tell Jim you need to put little raincoats on all your raccoons. There's a storm coming. Oh, my goodness. Thoughts and prayers for Jim and everybody up there in Nova Scotia. Hurricane Lee is headed right at them, and it should be there by Saturday or Sunday. Oh, my goodness. There it is. That big bird from Goofy Duck. You bet. Oh, and good news. Chandra called and said that the surgery went well, but she's very, very sore. Chandra, we love you too. Yes. You ready to say goodbye, George? Yep, George. Okay, we love you all. Stay safe. Wash your flippers off and have a wonderful evening. Love you. Bye.